Elon Musk's company. Tesla bought £1.5 billion worth of Pi. Sorry, have Bitcoin look at me. I'm so invested in Pi that I keep talking about Pi. You understand? Now he did that, knowing that Bitcoin has got volatility with its value in the market, however, because it's got an upward trajectory. Even if it goes down and up. If you draw a line through it, it goes up, right? So if it goes up like that, what do you expect? Is he going to not invest this money in it? He's going to invest this money because he's looking at it like, okay, this is the future. Everything that has a bright future starts on a bump, you understand, it starts on a bump. So Bitcoin started on a bump. Now it's had an upward trajectory in the past 6 months to a year. Actually, if you haven't an upward trajectory for the past years. $50,000 for Pipe Network, trust me, let's keep our fingers crossed for $50,000. You know, however, let's start small. Let's start small, because if we start small, eventually is going to grow. If as a community, we put up trust in our currency, in this case, Pi Network, it is going to grow. If we don't put trust in it, then the growth will be very slow, very slow. You don't want it to grow too fast. Otherwise, it's going to plunge down, and you lose value. But you want it to go up, so that the trajectory will always be going up and up and up. Do you understand? So that's what you want? So what I'm trying to say is, when Elon Musk bought, that it was breaking news, it was the news of the century. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, yes. Steve Allen? Yeah, let me put your comments below for your comments that you understand. So yeah, I don't do live with Pi most of the times, but I thought, you know what, lately, you know, I've got full-time job, gentlemen. So since the some of the lockdown rules were easier in the UK, I've been going to work. And because of that, it's very difficult to record. And, you know, after you record, you do all the editing and stuff to production, because I do a lot of things myself. So because of that I thought, you know what, the best thing to do is to just do the live for now until I get the hang of work. And then once I get the hang of work and I've got my routine back, then I can record it. And then I'll start doing my other recorded Pi stuff. But for now, if you love this, you know, I'm going to put it on my community section. I'll put it there. Do you want me to do live? Or do you want me to record and, you know, post it to you, whichever one you want? I'm going to put it that. And then give me your honest answer. And then I'll do that. But for now, let's do this, because I'm loving this, you know. I've got football to watch, you know, but I thought, you know what, let me speak to my Pi family first, because my Pi family matters to me more than some football somewhere. I don't support them. Anyway, I support Manchester United, as you know. So let me continue. So as was his name, Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of that. The whole world sat down and said, whoa, now this is becoming serious, you understand? And if this is becoming serious, then people need to take notice of what's happening. Bit above, you can edit and send some out, then live in between to give you a break. Steve, I'll take your advice on board. You know, this is why I need, you know, people that care about the work we do. You know, yeah, what you're saying is right, I'm getting my routine back anyway. So because I'm getting my routine back, I will be able to, you know, try and do some recorded stuff and then edit and send sometime next week. But this week is all about live, because I've got some things I need to share with you in person. And if I do it this way, it's going to help us. And this one is coming from the Shane Brown from Jamaica. Yet keep up the work, Ray Pi family from all the way in Jamaica. My brother, listen, like I said, we're all family. I don't care what anyone comes from. Initially, what did I do? I gave out my love to India for what's happening there. I'm giving out my love to Russia, giving out my love to Europe. Go, Europe is having situation. Brazil, if you forgot about Brazil, they're going through their thing. Iraq is going through their thing. South Africa is going through their thing. So a lot of countries are going through the pandemic crisis, and you guys been through it by now, where we were okay for now. We're keeping our fingers crossed, and we hope that the vaccinations and stuff help us. So please shout out to India and Brazil, Iraq and all of those countries that are going through the pandemic problem. But here what we want to talk about is Jeff Bezos, his Amazon impending collaboration with Pipe Network. I'm going to tell you why I believe that's going to happen. Obviously it goes through a lot of hoops, it can't happen at once, you understand, and so Hi, I'm loving this, with the interaction, Steve, Allah, you're going on with all the vibes, I love this good vibes. Yeah, we're going to be waving at each other on our Pi on yachts. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. And I've got my other friend Giwa Jeremiah, who's also saying, I love your live video. It makes me keep going. Yes, now this is it. If the live is good, then I'm not gonna stop, but I'll keep doing the recorded version as well. Because that gives it bite, he put the effects, that people like that, a lot of people like that but this is me trying to have a conversation with you, my friends and my brothers and sisters, it's me trying to have a conversation with you, because the other one is more like just generic, but this I'm having a conversation with you, and I love it. So as I was saying, so Jeff Bezos is Amazon, it's a very huge company, you understand, Amazon is a very big company, Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. One time it was a human Elon Musk, just like rubbing shoulders with each other, but both of them are the richest men in the world. For now, it's Jeff Bezos, the next time is gonna be you or me. Tell me, you can't be you or me, it's gonna be either you or me, we'll be floating the Pi all over the place and letting people know that they've missed out. They should have gone on and, tell people we're telling each other what we need to do. So yeah, what I'm trying to say about this is with Amazon, because there's a lot of purchase of goods and a time services service in the sense that when people do delivery and stuff for them, you do get payments and stuff. So if Pi tends to be like one of the main cryptocurrencies that people tend to sway towards, because I believe Pi will be very trustworthy and Pi will have an upward trajectory. The reason being, a lot of people are going to understand Pi before it actually lands on the exchange, you understand. You and me are going to understand it better before it launches. When Bitcoin launched 11 years ago or 12 years ago, almost people didn't know what it was. People didn't know what cryptography was. But now, a lot of people are doing programming. They know what cryptography is. They know how to encrypt files, they know how to encrypt data, So it's much easier to do that blockchain everything a lot of people now have knowledge about, and Nicholas Drive. Nicholas also did a lecture about blockchain a few weeks ago or months ago, you understand. And we all, most of us, those of us that are vested, have a vested interest in Pi. I went and watched it and actually benefited a lot from that particular lecture from Stanford University. So what I'm trying to say here is, we shouldn't look at Pi and think that, Pi will be big. Oh, yes. Shiargasia Bia trophies will be a trophy suite, we actually see. Yes, let me put your comment there. My friend. We know Pi will be big, of course, no doubt, Pi is going to be big. When I joined it in 2019. September, a friend of mine sent me, and I didn't doubt it. When I saw it, I say, what, this thing looks good. Let me just do it. And then when I did it, I started inviting people, and then I slacked a bit, cause I don't know, so I thought, it slowed down a bit, because everything was seeming long. And so as slowed down, so my invitation levels were low. But then immediately, I had this my YouTube channel, which is in September. When did I have this YouTube channel? November last year. Immediately, I had an interest just skyrocketed. And since then, I've been telling people, what, I think this is the time we need to join it. And lo and behold, look at what the announcements I have made since then, the progression they've made since then, you understand? So I'm just saying that look, I'm with 100% belief that Amazon eventually will collaborate with Pi, because you know why. Why is that Pi? Because it's mobile based and not to deal with some huge computer plants somewhere in California. Because it's not that it makes it easily accessible, even though it is not easily wearable, you understand what I'm saying, because you still need invitation codes. And even when you're joining, the wallets are not easy, because you still need your passphrase. And you need public keys and all of that, and if you don't have Kik, you're not going to be one of us, even if you do have the pipe up without Kik, and I'm going to do something about Kik. Next week or Vista, I'm going to do a video about it. So I'm going to explain a lot about Kik, that all of you, once you're given that notification that hey, you need to get your Kik done, don't hesitate, just do it right there, and then you understand, because you only have a few days to do it. And if you don't do it and it's gone, you will have to wait till the next batch comes again. So you don't have to do that. I think they're gonna open it up for us anyway, so we will be able to have our Kik done very soon, But I'll talk about Kik in my next video today. It's all about Amazon and Jeff Bezos and his company potentially or impending. Join in our beloved Pi. So